The mass protests in China and heavy-handed police response have inspired and concerned millions of people around the world. No more so than the territory under the most direct threat from China. Asia correspondent Brent O'Halloran reports from Taiwan.
As anger boils over across China, the world watches in disbelief. It's students who have been leading many of these anti-COVID-0 protests, and outside one of Taiwan's most prestigious universities, there's support in spades.
I feel really happy. The Chinese people have had enough. This was violence by the police, and these restrictions have been in for 3 years. The Chinese people have been suffering all this time.
They have to equally treat every citizen, even they are very angry or something.
This may be the type of treatment Taiwanese might expect here if the Chinese Communist Party fulfills its pledge to take over the self-ruled territory.
This is a clash of systems between democracy and authoritarianism. If we don't stand up today, then we might be next.
Small gatherings in support of the Chinese protesters have been held in Taipei. More are scheduled. Wang Dan fled China for Taiwan after helping organise the Tiananmen Square protests of 1989. While that was infamously ill-fated, this current movement, he believes, is destined to deliver change.
This protest symbolises the beginning of a new era in China, an era in which Chinese civil society has decided not to be silent and to confront tyranny.
And the crackdown on COVID-0 protests won't help China's goal of taking over Taiwan peacefully. When Taiwanese saw the forceful response to 2019 Hong Kong protests, support for unification dropped markedly to around 10%. Already low opinions of the Chinese government may have dropped further. And as Chinese authorities detain protesters for calling for an end to strict lockdowns, across the strait, Taiwan this week drops its outdoor mask mandate. Brent O'Halloran, Sky News in Taipei.